What's up guys, Reezy here. I'm gonna give you a little tip today. So if you don't know about Jump Force because you live under a rock, Jump Force is a manga anime clashing game. If you haven't heard of it before, people like Naruto, Luffy, and Goku get to battle it out. It's looking like it's gonna be a really good game. If you've played the previous games, most of them are pretty good. But the beta that they are releasing is actually only playable for very short amount of hours at select time frames. So if you want to get around that, or you want to play more than they allow, or you're not going to be home or available to play during the beta periods, I'm going to show you a way that you can play offline at any time without worrying about the time periods. So if you go to the Jump Force game now, when the time periods haven't started, you'll notice that it will tell you you can't play, you can't get past the character select screen. It'll tell you have to wait because the server is undergoing maintenance. But if you do this trick, you'll be able to actually play at any time versus the CPU. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Settings. Then you're going to want to go down to Network. After network, you're going to want to set up an internet connection. I'm not sure if this works with LAN connections, but I know for a fact it'll work with Wi-Fi. You go to Wi-Fi, you go to Custom, after you hit Custom, you're going to select whichever Wi-Fi you usually use, so just select whatever your standard Wi-Fi is at your house that you know the password to. You can use internet connection that you access normally. Actually, connecting to the internet is not that important right now. So for the IP address settings, you're going to go to automatic. For the DHCP, you do not specify, but for the DNS, it's usually going to start on automatic. But what we want to do here is go from automatic to manual on the DNS settings. That's pretty much going to be the only thing we change for now. So for the primary DNS, this is where the trick comes into play. You want to set your primary DNS to a DNS that is not actually real. So how do you do that? You can pretty much put in any four numbers that are 1 to 3 digits and under 254. So for example, you see I have 245, 47, 8, and 8. It really doesn't matter what we put as long as it's not a real DNS. There are actually some real alternate DNSs you could put in, but you're going to want to try to avoid those. So for just example purposes, I'm going to put 123 period 85 period 7 period 8. So just make any of those four numbers any number that's under 254, and you leave the secondary DNS as unedited. You hit next, we hit automatic, we do not use proxy server, and you don't even need to text your connection because we're not actually going to connect to anything. So now you simply go back, start Jump Force. You see we don't even have an internet connection, but we don't need it for this since we're playing offline. You see it says it's a beta software that's still under development, but we're not worried about that right now. So just go ahead and press X. No need to do anything special here. So now you can select your avatar. These are the custom characters that are going to be in the game. You can customize your character in the full game, but they give you some pre-customized characters to select from. Not terrible. I'm going to select this guy because he looks like me and dresses like me. This might actually be me. It's the evil world we live in. So you see it's trying to connect to the server right now, and it's not going to be successful because one, the servers are undergoing maintenance, and two, we're not actually connected to any real DNS. So you see it says an error has occurred, so that's what we want. instead of it saying the server's under maintenance, it tells us we have an error. You hit OK. It will then ask you if you want to play in offline mode, and we say of course. And as you can see, it starts loading in the game. Got these helpful tips here in the loading screen. Rush pursuit after launching an opponent with a rush. You can use that one. Okay. So I'm going to be releasing fight videos since I have the opportunity to play offline. So you guys stay on the lookout for those. I'm going to probably do every matchup there is and post them after this video. This game has a hub world similar to Dragon Ball Z Fighters and the new Naruto game. So as you can see, we're out in the hub world, and here we are. We're now able to play. You still go to the online battle desk. Use circle to talk to the guy at the desk and select versus CPU. And just like that, you can play the Jump Force beta at any time without waiting on those pesky windows of beta time. Oh my goodness. If you guys like this, add a subscribe, like, leave a comment if you have any questions. Let me know what you think of the game, and have fun. I'm really excited for this one. I hope you are too. Let's get it. This fight would probably break the universe. Let's see what we got.